travel the world, I land cruise. If you choose to, how you get. Now I got you on super unleaded fuels. Give me room, give me some space, your excuse. When I step up in the place, then you I step correct. But I got you all in check. I got that head knock that make you your neck. But I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. But I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. But I got you all in check. From the football squad, Boy Scouts who I be, straight to your dome. We coming straight to your dome, bringing all you ruckus to all you rap. Boy Scouts who I be, flip mode is the squid on. Bust the rhymes, break it down like this. Yo, which, throw my flow. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Throw them tap right out my window. Blast you with a direct blow. Coming through like G.I. Joe. Star Wars moving ill like always shine cause I got the high pro glow. You think that you can hide, you think you can lay low.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Straight ahead, it's a matchup of unbeatens, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the New York Giants. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The fourth-round pick from April's draft. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Their first play from scrimmage is a pickup of 13. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
And once again, it's Scatteroo. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. The Giants in a perfect 5-0 here to begin the campaign. And they've certainly found their groove of late, winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
To the air, Dart. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one goes for 36 yards. So for Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Tracy trying the right side. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. And between the last two plays, they've moved it over half the length of the football field. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
60 Bison, 70 range, 70 range. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 60 back.
Out of the gun, here's Dart. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Third and goal.
Tag! 65! Bronco 80! Warriors 70!
They'll try to throw for it with Dart. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
It's a gain of 11. That's good.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Second and
19 Lions!
Hurts. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Here's Hurts to throw. He'll get this out to Tootin. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it'll be second down. You talk about this Giant defense. And they're going to be tough to throw on, no doubt. Currently ranked 3rd in the NFL against the pass.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing the #1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove-it day for them.
That's caught right side by Worthy. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. It'll be a gain of 5, and that will bring up second down. Now Hurt, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Dexter Lawrence able to bust free and get to the quarterback. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Now Hurts changing up the play.
Trap 50, trap 50. 70 ranges, step, back up. Panther and
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker, 4th down. Now, how about this? They'll change it at the line.
60 average, 60 average.
They get this out quickly to the left side. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jaden Reed, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Eagles take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. And that's a big number. It is going to be touchdown pass number 50 for him on the year. Just 5 shy now of Peyton Manning's all-time mark for most touchdown passes in one season. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Throwing, dart. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter. Now 3rd down and very long. Dart from the gun on 3rd down. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 4th down, Jamie Gillen on to punt for the Giants. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Fielded at the 20. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Hurts sets up to throw it. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's 2nd down. So this game of ours, Charles, again, the talk of the NFL world all week. 2 unbeaten teams. You rarely see such a matchup this deep into a season.
I would agree with that because normally you might get one team undefeated for a while. But 2 teams like this, and I remember in preseason, you looked at schedules and said, I think these 2 are on a collision course. It'll be interesting to see if they actually get there, and they did. And to me, the winner of this game has to wear the crown of Super Bowl favorite.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. 2nd down in the yard. Throwing is Hurts. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Brian Thomas, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Eagles go up by 2 touchdowns. So that touchdown pass number 51 for him on the year. And it moves it past 2 guys at 50, 2 of the best ever, Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes. Brady had 50 in 2007, and Mahomes did it in 2018. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Andrew McCullough. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Partner, have you ever heard the story of Icarus in mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now. Ready.
Hurts completing this one quickly. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit. Out of the shotgun and run with Barkley. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. Gets him down to the 6-yard line.
65.
They're going to look to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Brian Thomas. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Elliott good on the extra point. And that makes the score 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 48-yard line.
Now Dart. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
7 makes it 3rd and 4.
18, Pioneer. Panther 11, Panther 11.
From the gun, Dart. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. There he goes, right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Elliott now to add the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls, because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
And the Giants first down.
First down, here's Mitchell. Oh, a heck of a move. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. First down, here's Scatterby. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it will set him back for 2nd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Jerron Johnson, 30 yards. And the Giants get a bit closer. Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback, because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that, because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. And they've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
That's good for an Eagles.
Next, Steve, come on.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
with a quick throw, complete. Still going inside the 20.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jaden Reed, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Eagles are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the route is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Throwing his dart. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need him right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
He'll get 15 and a Giants first down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
But this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting it once, you get first half scores just like this one.
10 yards, good for a Giant first down.
And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Dart going to look to throw here.
Firing quickly here, and it's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good pickup there, a 22.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Throwing again is Dart. Over the middle and complete to Shaheed.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. From 17 yards out.
And the Giants get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
The Giant offense going to stay on the field as they'll go for 2.
The Giants
They'll look to throw. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
Giants 14.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the 40 now on second down. Hurts. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. They'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on second down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He didn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
He's going to air one out. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A big play there. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Giants 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-six TD.
I cannot imagine a more perfect half of football for one side, CD, and a more disastrous half of football for another side. But if you focus on the positive half, with this pick-six, you look at where that lead is at, and to think that we are only in the second quarter. My goodness.
I love the expression. My goodness, indeed. Pretty obvious. It's a free fall out there. Everybody gets a chance to make a play. And if you're on the field, you've got a great chance of being the next guy that your teammates are celebrating.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they will play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks. Like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween, and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
Third and 1.
Let's go. Let's go.
Play fake, and here's Dart. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. Gano's kick is good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano out to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Red. Warriors. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Oh, and that is incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Cougar Knight. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Here's 3rd down and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They'll drop the throw. He's going to look deep down the field. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Eagles are an extra point away from going up by 30. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, a throw for Dart. Open man, that's Malik Neighbors. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. Here's Dart. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up fourth down.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incomplete. And that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it. They'll go. Here's Dart. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
Panther 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Hurts. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
First down.
Barkley is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on fourth down. That's what got him this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers, they've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Looking to throw, Dart. He'll get that to his tight end, Theo Johnson.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And the Giants, first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
70 Lions.
Dart going to give to Scannaboo.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Giants.
Cam Scannaboo with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit.
Get out of the extra point. So they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Check that.
Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Here's Hurts to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And this one too low.
Let's give a little credit to the defense on that one. They resisted quite well, and that pass fell incomplete. But this ball game for him, that's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
And he is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the
19
Eagles
Lions.
first down.
Ready.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Rig alert. Rig alert. Viking 18. 79 Broncos. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Let go.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
Looking long for Thomas. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Two things you can do in that situation. Run and punt the football or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Dragons, Buffalo 18. Warriors 70.
They'll try and throw for it here. Through the middle of the field. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Brian Thomas.
His third touchdown of the game, number 14 on the year.
And the Eagles get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Wide open receiver complete.
Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the game and fifth on the year.
And the Giants are able to at least get one score back.
Extra point try good by Gennard. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Here we go.
Still comfortably on top, third quarter, as they start things here with a 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Again, it's Barkley. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. 3rd and 2.
Taken down at the 43. 5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd.
Hurts sets up to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 11 yards for number 11.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
He dumps it off to Barkley. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now Hurts looking to change the play. From the 44, Hurts. It's Barkley once again bringing in the catch. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. And Barkley did not get there. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Throwing his Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Eagles add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Elliott good on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. That 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the 4th quarter. Just haven't been as sharp in this one. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
On the draw, here's Mitchell. Now he's free at the 35. He may go. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A big play there. 66 yards. And the Giants get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pull it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, their partner, because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Well, a tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this first down.
70 Rangers. Ridge. 7 Pirates. Buffalo 18.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
Oh, they're changing this at the line.
79, 60 Maverick. Panther 11, 18, Pioneer.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Intercepted. Turnover on downs.
Ready, go!
Scatterby going to run it out of the gun.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 43-yard line.
No! Panther 60.
To throw, Dart.
He gets this one to Johnson. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Come on, set!
Up the middle, here's Mitchell.
Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
Straight ahead, here's Tracy.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out.
60 Maverick. Panther 11.
To throw now, Dart.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Here we go. 18, come.
Here's Dart.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Johnson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
Rocco 80.
Out of the gun, here's Dart. That'll be taken in by Shaheed.
So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And it's 2nd down.
On the play. 2nd and 10. At the Eagles' 17-yard line.
60 Bison.
They'll hand it to Tracy.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Throwing his dart. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
On fourth down, here's Dart. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments of the fourth.
Yeah, and it was apparent that they were the better team, right? We figured that out pretty early. But give them a lot of credit for staying with it. They didn't stumble around out there. They didn't create a lot of errors for themselves because they were the superior team. They took care of business and